right, let's do this shit. Okay. All right. See if this bad boy will work. Let's see if this rig works. I bet you all thought I wasn't going to stream today. Wrong. It is technically, I did miss days, but I'm back. I'm here.
No one can touch me.
Probably super early for you. But get in here. Tell me how you're doing. How's everybody? Hi. Oh, we're back. We're back. It's been a while. I think we have some new people. With TikTok. This is working. Fingers crossed it's working. I don't know. Corporate's in a whole new rig and like it seems to work. Productivity is up. Been making music, been filling out the conspiracy encyclopedia, been grinding, ripping gigs in real life. I work in entertainment. And yeah. I hope everybody's having a lovely morning, evening, whatever it is for you. Hope you're having a good time. Ah. Interested to see how this works with TikTok. It's good to see you guys actually watching and engaging with the conspiracy encyclopedia. If you, I was worried people wouldn't. You know, corporate has a lot of pressure on me, I suppose. We got a bunch of somnophonic releases coming out. Working on a new Witch Milk record. Witch Milk is like a doom band I'm in. They're great. Hello, hop in and tell me how you're doing. Oh, is my background noise too loud? I thought I did lower it. I thought I did. Let me see here. Getting used to the Twitch Live studio thing. Let's see. No, I would imagine you guys can hear me pretty well, right? Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna crank me up a bit. I don't know if you guys need ASMR volume though. But honestly, just doing a test stream right now to make sure things actually work. I wasn't sure the quality of some of this, but looks like maybe this works. And feel free to pop in and say what's up. Corporate appreciates any engagement you might throw my way, genuinely. For those of you on YouTube, please watch the Conspiracy Encyclopedia. It would mean a whole lot. Again, tremendous, can't talk. Been up too late, guys. Oh, happy Veterans Month. Yeah, happy Veterans Month, man. Happy Veterans Month, B-Dog. Veterans Month. Is it? Oh, wait. Is that like a play on? It's Pride Month, dog. It's Pride Month, dog. You know. Follow the live creator. Oh, these notifications rolling in, guys. Hello. Thank you. Thank you for popping in. How are you all doing? But oh yeah, that's right. It's June. Happy Pride. Fun fact about me, I do light and sound for a lot of LGBTQ plus events, queer and pride events. It's like my favorite thing. It's like my favorite thing in entertainment. Like, they're some of the best events, well produced, you know. Like, just bring it, you know. It's good stuff. But tell me about your day, guys. How have you guys been? I wasn't expecting to actually have people roll in on TikTok. What up? Again, thank you. Like, any attention goes a long way to get corporate off my back. I've been jamming and mixing just the new MURK music. It's everything you might hear on the streams or in videos in my content. It's music I've made from the ground up. Been nervous about this most recent release because it's the first time I've really put my voice into things, but I've been having a fantastic time. Like, I kind of got a few tracks deep into like making something, I don't know, poppy, and then vocals happened and it just took off. Like, next thing I knew, I had kind of a quick little EP and an LP, and we're rolling. But I wanted to bring kind of MURK back as like a relevant, I don't know, like my relevant solo project, I guess. I tried to rebrand this kind of digital stuff that I do, and it didn't work. Nobody really, just didn't work. I have an audience from the past that seemed to keep listening to, they didn't associate the fact that I had rebranded, so we're back, I'm here. And I kind of like it. The world has changed since COVID, I suppose. I skipped a whole presidency with streaming. Really just focused on live events. Like, Like, that's really my thing. Like, it's my day job, guys, is I work in live events. So I just did that. I did that with Lux for a long time. Tried to get better and better at it. Learn from some of the best out here, you know. I really been fortunate with my career path lately, and it keeps me busy and keeps me working really weird, strange hours. I've been, you know, when I'm not doing stuff for the Conspiracy Encyclopedia or like making my own music, it's getting a band loud somewhere. I'm pushing faders for somebody somewhere, and you just kind of lose like touch with the real world at a certain point. And honestly, like, your schedule gets all bartendery. I worked night shifts before, and sometimes it feels like that, where you're like disconnected, but what up, gang? So it seems like most of you content consumers have moved to TikTok, which is fascinating to me. I was not anticipating that really being a thing. I'm pretty happy with this little TikTok live studio setup, though. It's pretty snazzy. I thank you all who have been watching the Conspiracy Encyclopedia and got it to where I can go live, by the way. If that's how that works, I don't know. Again, I just kind of make things and put things out there. And I apologize in advance too if you're in here and you've watched the Conspiracy Encyclopedia and you disagree with the narrative. Like, I do too in a lot of ways. I don't like the way that I don't like that we have governance that puts an official story out there. I just don't. Like, it's just, you know, but it is what it is. Like, to avoid legal recourse, the story is what the story is. And there's really not anything I can do about that. And I don't want my streams pulled anymore, and I'm tired of having to fight. You know, when everybody, there's some things that are just common knowledge, and you guys will say them in the comments, and it's like, yeah, I know, tell me more about it. Like, please expound. I can't, but tell me what you think and how you feel. Like, that's what the comments of my TikTok are for, by the way. So, like, if you're to argue amongst yourselves or like state your case, what is this? What is this? Well, anyway, yeah, TikTok Studio might be tripping out. Why is it just popping windows up on me? Anyway, but that's what the comments of my videos are for. Particularly the Conspiracy Encyclopedia. The more you guys expound upon your beliefs and just like say, you know, tell me, like, if you think lizard people are controlling people's minds through the moon, like, please give me as much as you can in the comments of any video on any platform. I'm posting the Conspiracy Encyclopedia on TikTok and on YouTube. So if you want to compile in order chronological Conspiracy Encyclopedia, it's on YouTube. Link is in the bio of the TikTok. And please go there and like let your opinion be known. That does not offend me too. Like, you can please outright disagree with the Conspiracy Encyclopedia. That is what it is for. And there's really not much more I can do about that. So again, I appreciate your discourse in this one, as strange as this might sound. I really do. It's things I can't say, so thank you. And hello, Radio. I hope you're still in here. What up, Radio? You're probably super cool. You guys are probably all super cool. Thank you for hopping in here. But as a conspiracy theorist, like, well, I'm a fan of conspiracy theory. Like, find it to be the most fascinating thing that humans do. The fact that we are conspiratorial, like it is just a fascinating thing. Like, I don't think beavers are probably conspiratorial to the degree that we are. I think this comes with higher intelligence, and it's what we do. Oh, thank you for the roses, radio. Thank you. To all of you out there on YouTube and Twitch, also on TikTok, on this other new box that Polycorp sent me. It's a MURK corporate thing, so I don't. Again, if you're not watching the Conspiracy Encyclopedia, please do. If not, corporate will be upset. I gotta kind of cross promote my records and the Conspiracy Encyclopedia, because my record label, Sonic Records, is a subsidiary of MURK. MURK is a subsidiary of Polycorp, or however this works, whatever the terminology would be. But you know, sometimes you want a record advance and you need gear, and you sign things. You just sign things. You schmoozed, and you know, you end up with a deal. So please engage in this Conspiracy Encyclopedia. So yeah, back to you TikTok cats. Like, I really do love that you are engaging, like, with it. Like, I can tell when some people are showing up to, like, and maybe think that I have a personal, like, it's my personal opinion, the official narrative, and it's not. Like, please go in there, grill that video. Like, I would love it if people just wanted it roasted every episode of the Conspiracy Encyclopedia. Don't tell corporate. Again, I'm kind of hoping that, I don't know if live streams stay up on TikTok. I don't know how this works. But I am multi-streaming, so whatever. Guys, don't tell that. Don't tell corporate. But yeah, like, vet your complaints on the videos, please. Like, and I've heard some interesting ones too, like about microchipping people, and you know, so far just a handful of comments I've gotten on the videos haven't really, no one's really like providing links or like really going into it with their arguments, which is a little bit disappointing. Like, come on guys, let me have it. Tell me how you feel. Like, tell me how you feel. It's what I'm looking for. It's what I'm looking to do. Now, why do I have Tommy Lee pulled up? I don't know. David Lee Roth. Why do I have David Lee Roth pulled up? I don't know. There he is. Wow. I'm glad he's here. But everybody, I'm just appreciative that something hit hundreds of views in this kind of like returning phase to streaming. If you're new to me, oh, what up, Deb? YouTube, we got Deb. Deb's a homie of mine in Essex. But I used to stream true crime and conspiracy streams. Kind of popped for a minute on Gabby Petito, and now I'm kind of threw it away. But I still really enjoy talking into a microphone to people. But tell me on TikTok, is this audio level okay? Is the music too loud? Can you hear the music? Are you jamming? It's a record you're not going to hear for a while. So unless you're listening to streams or like watching my content as it comes out, like, because I made it, so it's not copyrighted yet. And then I don't think, should just be boosting my own plays once it's out, but if it gets pinged. Again, I shouldn't be making some of these anti-corporate streams, but yeah. Maybe I want to engage with the people. Maybe I want to engage with you guys. What up, Reason? I have no clue how this YouTube studio thing works. Like, this is kind of nutty. How do I get this daggum notification out of here? Well, Deb, I hope you're back. You might be my only overseas live viewer still. If any of you are overseas on TikTok, say what up. Give me a what up. I'm not sure how to tell who, how many people are even in here, but I'm glad you guys are here. What is welcome, I should label this stream Old Fat Dad Tries to Figure Out Live Streaming. Well, how do you guys like my new space? Got a new space. Got a new streaming space that I kind of dig. Like, all the posters for shows I've worked. Most of them, yeah, all of them signed by the artists, which is cool. Which is always a perk of working in live events. It's pretty cool. Easy set dressing as well. Some of them are kind of getting funky. That Steel Panther was bad. That one was super cool though. It's like always an amazing show, honestly. Steel Panther is always a fun time. You probably won't find me honestly saying too much negative about anyone. I really do. Not that I have a low bar or anything. Have the privilege of getting to see a lot of really good shows. And there's things that I've got to experience out here in the last couple of years that it's like, oh, it wasn't necessarily something I thought would be in my wheelhouse, and I'm glad it is now. I'm glad I like this genre now. Life's too short to not kind of keep learning. You know what I mean? Like, it's nice to be able to, you know, be able to actually find new things to learn anywhere on the other side of your 20s, right? I feel like up to the end of your 20s, you're like, oh, man, I don't know, life is happening, or it was happening so fast for me that it was like almost hard to stop and appreciate some of the experience because there's so much coming at you. But you know, you get older, time kind of goes by faster, so you have to stop and appreciate things. Picking up things and learning new things can get harder depending on what they are, you know. Recently I've been, for my Doom band, Witch Milk, I've been playing a lot of slide guitar. This Witch Milk is an amazing band. We're I like what we're up to. We're like trying to be like a doom metal ZZ Top, and I think it's a really cool concept. Like, I really love being in this band. But like, kind of trying to get into like David Gilmour slide guitar headspace is kind of weird. Like, it takes a minute to kind of dial in. You know, not the easiest kind of realm of guitar playing to just kind of whip out, but I feel like I've finally gotten to where I can kind of like, boom, pull that style of guitar playing out in like a way that makes sense, you know? Like, that's, you know. What up, Malachi? What up, everybody joining? Hey, What up? I'm talking guitar. I'm just being a guitar nerd. I'm a guitar player. Well, multi-instrumentalist, right? But I had a dear friend, getting close to a year ago now, fall out of a project, and I really believed in that project. I was actively producing a record they were making, and when it fell apart, I was like, you know what, man, F it. Like, homie, I will be your guitar player now. Like, I don't consider myself that particularly good of a guitar player, but let's go, man. And I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with how everything's turning out. I have a pretty cool rig right now. I'm running like a Hughes and Kettner head with like this like homebrewed. It's got 412s in it, but it's also like got some like weird ass like tweeter fucking military speakers up on the top of it. I'll post a photo. Well, there's a video of me playing it somewhere. I can post it somewhere at some point. But it's a pretty cool rig. It screams. When you're talking about like Doom guitar rigs, it's a pretty fun one. You wouldn't necessarily think doom metal rig when looking at it though. And I scored a pretty cool guitar. I have well, it's a bootleg, like 58 reissue. It's kind of, I tried to get something like I wanted honestly like the black and white Eddie Van Halen, just a single humbucker. I wanted the old school, like Fender style, like tremolo bar. Wanted the whammy arm, and it came out beautiful. It's fucking an amazing guitar. It's this cat that made it for me lives in out here in this mansion in the middle of the desert. And honestly, when he sent me the address to come buy it from him, I was like, the price is so low that I'm like, is something up here? And also, I gotta bring the rest of my band with me because we're all big dudes. And it's like, I don't know. I'm not going solo for sure. It's like that, like 3 of us went out to this like super rich neighborhood, like hella gated. Like, dude had like a palatial estate, and just happens to be. This song is a song that I made, Taylor, called Relapse. It'll be out with my other releases. You can find them everywhere. It'll be out soon. I have 3 tracks coming out soon, but what you're hearing right now is going to be on an LP that is coming out. I don't know. Depends on how the EP tracks. I've got an EP coming out and then an LP. And, yeah. But all the music you will hear on my channel is me. I hope you like it. Dance to it, some of it. The doom metal, I hope you mosh to it. But this, right, I've been mixing this record for the last few days. I've been super happy with where my mix is, where my vocal is. I'm not like a trained vocalist. I'm not particularly good at it. I have an autoimmune disease, so I can't do it reliably. But I think with the help of backing tracks and friends, I can take this record live. And I finally have enough kind of active musician friends that, you know, there's enough mutual belief in each other that I think I can pull it off. I'm a little bit worried because I'm not like a symmetrical pretty person, and it's kind of pretty music. I'm kind of a grungy looking dude, you know? So I don't know if I have to clean up my act to like tour this kind of record, or like just put a suit on, or I don't know. But yes, the music is me. It's not released yet. This is unreleased material. And all of the music on any social media of mine unless it's like super cited that it's not me, or I've also done a bunch of remix and remaster work. I own the rights to oh, thank you, Taylor. I own the rights to a bunch of older like just songs. If you check out my discography, you'll kind of see what I'm up to. I own some spaghetti western masters and stuff like that I ended up doing some like remaster remix work on, and some of those blew up in a way that I seem to get on a bunch of like lo-fi playlists. Somebody called me one of the like one of the people, like one of the, I don't forget how they worded it, something about lo-fi, but yeah, I was in that scene for a bit. But lo-fi is kind of dead now. Like my last lo-fi project didn't really take off or do much, didn't do that well, which is a bit of a bummer, but it happens. Make a record, it doesn't do as well as you thought it would. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do now? All right, let's go up here. I write an unusual amount of music. It's really all I do. It's kind of how I think. It's how I organize my feelings most of the time. But is the music overwhelming my voice? Is it too loud? I hope you guys are enjoying it. Oh, you sent a star map of Polaris. What does this even mean? Thank you. Thank you for that. That's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. I don't know why so many old heads are opposed to this kind of, I don't know, to this medium. This is honestly fantastic. It's great being able to talk to you guys. And again, thank you so much for asking about the music. That means the world to me. It's something I really work hard at, Really all I do. I kind of consider myself an outside artist, I guess. I was told the other day that's, maybe my quality is a little higher than an average outside artist. Like, that's not a thing. Like, he's like, this is just a pop record. And I'm like, yeah, okay, it is. It's a pop record about pretty dark subjects at times. One of the things that comes with, the live streaming and the kind of outwardly spouting your political opinion and things like that, and being outwardly opinionated, you end up with sycophants or haters. And in my case, I felt like I had probably more people like zealously following me than hating on me, which was fine. But then it's like, if I didn't return a certain amount of, like, I don't know if it's affection or attention, things would turn sour with like Discord people and stuff, like people in Discord. But it kind of all like came to a head with like the streaming thing when it comes to like vicious characters in my life, with the character that ended up stalking me. Me and my partner, like, sussed out our address and tried to dox us and harassed our streams and just tried really hard to be kind of horrible, but they're not, they're pretty lame human and pretty impotent in enacting any kind of hateful scheme, honestly, like, all in all. Oh, what up, Deb? Hey, no worries, you had a call. What up, Deb? You guys probably can't see Deb on TikTok. Deb is over on YouTube. Fan from the old school. Deb, if you have TikTok, I'm streaming on TikTok, and you should pop in there and tell me what the quality is. I haven't checked it. I don't know if I can, and I'm appreciating all the hearts and Roses and things. Again, this is phenomenal. You guys can send things? Can you say? I'm pretty new to TikTok, honestly. I haven't spent a lot of time on it. My ex-wife is a big fan, and current partner, really big fan. Yo, my ex-wife, my baby mama is doing very good, and we are back to being best of friends and successful co-parents. It's really dope. Like, it's cool being like away from that. I don't know. My parents were divorced and they just did not get along. Just did not get along. Like, I think a lot of it probably on my mother, but it is what it is. Like, I know that I really appreciate that, like, a divorce happened. I was probably the sour party, and then things were smooth in a way. It's like, all right, it's for the kid, man. Like, and also we did get together for a reason. We do have mutual interest and care about each other. Like, but ex-wife and I met when we were like 12, 13 years old. Like, we've known each other our whole lives. But they're doing phenomenally. Kids doing so good, dude. Life has been pretty gravy. Again, super busy. Had these Somnophonic record releases and stuff like that. Oh, Deb, you're not on TikTok. I wasn't until recently, but it's been fruitful. Thank you, whoever put money onto the thing. I didn't know that. Thank you for the tip. I hope you enjoy the tunes. Again, the music is me. MURK. I don't have a title for this record yet. I was thinking about something like About Time, or like literally just the words About Time. Oh, but back to the stalker. That's what this song is about. It's about obsession and, you know, holding on to someone's every word. It's kind of my every breath you take. But I'm pretty happy with some of the art that's coming out. Let's see here. Let's and never mind. I was gonna try to pull up like I've got a promo thing somewhere. I'm for some reason have a bunch of David Lee Roth pulled up. I was trying to figure out a stream URL thing too to like be able to attach my YouTube and multi-stream Streamlabs thing up with this, but I couldn't figure it out. So just press play on the box that Polycorp sent. Camera quality doesn't seem to be as good as my other one, but whatever. Whatever. Oh. And again, anyone in the chat, if the music is too loud, just let me know. This song is about having corporeal form. Deb, you got a new cat. You gotta post pictures of the new cat. Discord. Have you already posted new pictures of the cat in Discord? I'm sorry if you haven't. I haven't seen them. I can be a selfish d-hole and just not look at the daggum Discord notifications on my own Discord, and I'm sorry to everybody in the Discord. I probably let you down. I probably frequently let you down, but I'm trying to be better about it. I got a new phone for my house. Should I be vaping on stream? No, I shouldn't. Don't tell corporate. Getting banking that corporate doesn't notice anything about this stream. And play a lot of like Nile Rodgers kind of guitar lines, real loopable kind of things that I can work with in like a, on a grid in a DAW. And it's one thing I'm loving about kind of my mix right now on this record is I do have the guitars a little forward, but I think it works. I don't kind of just winging it with like the disco genre. There's things within like 70s disco that I'm a really big fan of, but I couldn't necessarily it's like these are LPs that are hella faded sitting in a milk crate. Like I don't necessarily keep like an appreciation for the artist or like can until recently like pull this guitar style out of my quiver. But I've really been trying to work on that. Just like I really feel like maybe part of guitar like fluency. I'm blaming Ghost, y'all. What? The second one that's fallen? Spooky posters, dude. Anyway. I feel like it's part of guitar fluency is being able to hop in and out of just different styles in a way. Like once you kind of are able to do that, they can kind of really pop into any session and maybe be like a commodity in the session. Like there's things that I've ended up overdubbing, like really minimal, like little 3-note parts that end up kind of making a track. And I don't mean like make a track in a way that it's a hit or anything. I just mean like everybody in the room really enjoys it. Nothing successful. Just session work I've done that's like, for local cats, like back home or out here, just like Fiverr kind of stuff. Just like online stuff. Back when I was in the Ozarks and really had to take digital commissions to like really try to get work out there, It's you just gotta stay on the grind with that kind of work if you want to actually do it, actually do it professionally, or like do it enough to the point you get good at it, I think. And even if you have a degree, like, Oh, Deb's on Twitch. Oh yeah, I'm on Twitch as well, guys. I'm on Twitch, YouTube, a little bit of everywhere. So if you see me responding to things that you get on TikTok or on a platform that you're on, it's because I'm multi-streaming and I've got it kind of split between two things. And again, welcome to the stream. I'm kind of surprised the amount of names I'm seeing come through on TikTok. What's up, gang? If you're here because you like the Conspiracy Encyclopedia, I'll reiterate real quick while I have you here, please disagree with that encyclopedia. Like, disagree with every episode. The comment section is for arguing. The comment section is for stating the conspiracy that you have. Like, what I'm doing is posting the official narrative so it won't get taken down. What you're doing is saying what you think so I can catalog them. And that Polycorp will get off my back once we're done with the project. I think I'm only going to do like 3 volumes. And each volume is like, I think roughly like 6-7 sections. 5 entries per section. But, like the Big Pharma episode is like, ended up being like 4 parts broken down. And like, I think collectively, like, I forget how many words at the end of it, but, closer to 5,000 maybe, or 500 than not. I don't know. I'm losing track of numbers now, guys. Been working a lot. But today was a phenomenal day. It was technically a day off, but band practice, from band practice, had to work on some back-end stuff for MURK, and then went and had to pack up some backline. I had the pleasure of mixing Pat Travers night before last at a show in Tucson. He's always a pleasure to do sound for, Pat Travers. If you guys are unfamiliar with Pat Travers, you should check him out. He's a pretty phenomenal songwriter, really good guitar player, like, and every time I mix him, I feel like I kind of pick up a new little thing, like as a guitar player myself, like, okay, kind of like how you did that. What I call old head tricks. So I am probably more of a fan of like old head guitar playing, I guess, than like modern day, like, you know, I'm no Tosin Abasi or anything like that. Like I'll just never be that good, you know. So I feel like I got to embrace like quirks and like things like that. If you guys need an example of it, check out Witchmilk. Check out my doom metal band. And for previously existing homies, like, what up? I told you I would be back on the streams, and I'm back on the streams. We can do the thing again. We can do the thing again. If we want a true crime story together, guys, we can do that. I'm not opposed to it. I was at one point, but I'm back. I'm MURK again, and we're back. So we can, you know, hop in the Discord. All of you TikTok people, I have a YouTube, I have a Discord. If you follow the link in my bio on TikTok, you'll get to the Discord. So feel free to hop in the Discord and say what up. I believe I have an open voice channel right now if you want to come in and talk to him. Feel free to pop in here, say what up. I'd love to hear from our Debbie. But let's see, where are we at on the album? I've been kind of just playing it on repeat. The song's called Going Back. It's also about relapsing, more about a personal kind of relapse into debauched bisexual behavior. You know, I am who I am. It is who I am. I am who I am. That's what the song's about. Basically relapsing and living like you're freaking Elton John. A delusional, broke-ass Elton John. Oh, no, how many times? Should we do a shrug counter for the inaugural solo stream back? Lux and I have been streaming from the couch. We have a little couch rig, so I can do streams with guests like in person, because it's not COVID anymore and I have a social life. And I really am immersed in a scene here where I'm living that has a lot of really cool artists, man. A lot of really cool art to check out. A lot of cool music to check out. Oh, and part of why my voice is so thrashed, guys, is all this falsetto you're hearing. I've been singing a lot. I don't normally do that. But again, thank you all for coming in here. Please give a follow. All you new people popping in, and check out the Conspiracy Encyclopedia. If you're the first time you've seen me is this live stream. Which cameras? I got a few cameras going on right now, guys. If this is your first time seeing this stream, follow. There'll be more streams and talk. Come in and say what up, dude. Come in and say what up. I'll talk to you. I'll post it. I love humanity, dog. Ask anybody, yo. That'd be like the opposite. It'd be cool to hear an actual hear a homeless person do like the opposite of what I normally hear out in the desert. Like I live out in the desert, metropolis. You guys can deduce which one it's like written on the wall behind me, but like homeless people out here that'll it's always anti the man. It's real conspiracy laden, Yay! What up, Shadow? Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month. Do mouth kisses. Do mouth kisses with the closest person to you now. Everybody. Unless they're family or it's illegal. So they're like, unless that's not okay, then don't do mouth kisses with them now. But happy Pride Month. Everybody mouth kisses. Mwah. Oh, you posted pics? Guys, let's all look at Deb's cat. This is the kind of action you get from me if you're in my Discord, by the way. I will pop in here and look at your cat. Where'd you post that ish, Deb? Is it pics and videos and whatnot? Oh, it sure is. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Look at these kitties. Shelved up. These shelved up kikis. So good. Oh, look at them toe beans, guys. Got some primo toe beans here. Are two of them gray? Got some gray toe beans? What we got going on there? Guys, this is a British cat. Say what up in the chat if you can. If you're British, say what up. Like, Deb's also British. Shout out my UK homies. I found out so much about my ancestry, and it makes UK homies make a lot more sense now. I'm very York, turns out, like descendant from the Watson Wentworths, like from that big ass house. Oh, Deb. Is this a Maine Coon? Is this a kitten? What is this? You might have a skinwalker, boy. What you got? It's a lynx. That's a beautiful cat. Deb. Is Legion PC good? I don't know what that is. What is that? You should absolutely tell me what that is, though. I'm still a little confused. Is it sports? I'm scared to Google it. But that's what you comment. That's what live chats get. Gotta Google it in a secure screen. Fine, but it'd be like that. Or is it a show that you see behind me? Is it a band I've seen? Honestly, all the shows are blurring together. Like most shows are blurring together. I have things that like stand out, like Mark Maron. Like stand-up comedy is a little different, but like, I like things that are like Cheap Trick and Blue Oyster Cult. Like working those was, but like when it's, Legion. I'm not. If it's a band, I'm sorry. Oh, you good, Deb? I was just talking about your cat, by the way. You got a beautiful Kiki. Oh, guys, this is the guitar I was talking about. This is my custom guitar. This is my Witchmill guitar. This is my Doom rig. I'm super happy with it. This super cool dude, Southwest Acoustics, made it for me. And I honestly don't see how it's legal. There's no way it's legal. Like, it's pretty bootleggy, but like, it's really well done. Holds up really well. It's a lighter weight wood. I don't recall the wood it's made of, but it's, you know, I grew up with not a lot of money. So like, I'm used to playing cheaper guitars, and I like the feeling of a lighter wood in a guitar. I like what it does to my low, mid, and lows, and I like, if I was gonna have a Doom guitar, I was like, I want something I can kind of do psychedelic stuff on. Like, if I want to go Gilmore, I can. If I want to go Hendrix, I can. I used to be able to when I was a kid. I was like, I remember, I used to know this Hendrix lick, and this Stevie Ray Vaughan lick, and this could be cool doing like some blues-inspired Doom. And this guitar was kind of the epitome of that for me, and I'm really, really, really happy with the rosewood fretboard, which I'm more of a rosewood guy. Really, the things that you might see that might imply a warmer tone, I'm probably a warm tone guy as opposed to a dark tone guy. I just don't, you know, I learned live sound from dark mix people, which a live show that's different. Like, if I'm running like front of house sound for a band, like, yeah, like a dark mix is something, but you know, like, depending on the context, like, there's some things that, like, I want that warmth there, like a robust warmth to it, and you know, it is what it is. Like, sorry, bop to my own jams. And I was gonna come back, so story time. It's my stream. I forget sometimes. I was gonna come back as MURK with a French house record, and decided against it. Only because I really fell in love with this stuff that I'm writing, instead of doing like functionally a record of French house originals, which was a little bit heavy to bite off, and I got about halfway through before I started writing this kind of like more sincere in English kind of like disco. But do you guys want to have a little fun time? Let's listen to some French house real quick. You guys want to laugh? Check this out. Hold up. Check out the French house record, because it's a vibe. It is a vibe for sure. Where did it go? I know you're here somewhere. I know you're here somewhere. But, yes. Love this guitar. Oh, this isn't it. That's not it either. Must be this one. There's French house in here somewhere. It's original, and it's, yeah, here we go. It's a vibe. Yeah, who doesn't like Daft Punk though? So like, if you know how, if you like French house, it might be your shit. I don't know. Oh, it is a Maine Coon, that Kiki. I knew it was. I knew that was a Maine. I was like, that's a Maine Coon, or that's some kind of North Atlantic bobcat. What is it? Like, that ain't no regular house cat. That's that head. It's got a forehead like me. You got a forehead like me, man. Which I'm probably like a centimeter. Like, if I get a centimeter more forehead, I might shave this head. I'm not gonna have the Fraser mullet. Although, I wouldn't mind looking like Rick Rubin. My beard's just not that good. I feel like I grow a solid mustache. I feel like I grow a solid stash. But that's karma, honestly. I had years of the Joseph Gribble, you know what I'm saying? I got just enough like Latin blood that I'll get just enough, like yucky native that I'll get like add the little things for a little while, but yeah. Oh man, it's been a gorgeous catnip. Wasn't expecting pet pics on this stream. Honestly, wasn't expecting anybody to say anything or show up at all. I was thinking about bringing back Echo Chamber. If you know what Echo Chamber is and you are watching this somewhere, go into the comments wherever you're watching this and say that you remember Echo Chamber. It had its viewers, not a lot of them, but like I did a series for a while called Echo Chamber where I would review like pilots that didn't take off and stuff like that. And I really believed in it and no one else really did, and that's fine. That's fine. Corporate cancel stuff, it happens. But fuck, shrug counter. Shrug counter. My Ashkenazi keeps popping out. I'm just like, yeah. What are you gonna do then? I'm genetically diverse, by the way, so you'll hear me reference the fact that I am from a Latin hood, Ashkenazi Sephardic, 41% descended from Edward III, and what else? Other stuff. There's a Desi in there. You got a little Indian in there. One Indian ancestor somewhere. Northwestern to answer the questions. Christian, Northwestern Indian. A lot of Christians in the northwest of India. Am I correct? Anybody who knows anything about India, let me know. Oh, you drove through Yorkshire when you went to the Lake District, Deb? Have you ever been to Wentworth Woodhouse? That's like an ancestral. I'm trying to like do like an ancestry trip there, like a. There's stuff I guess I get to touch when I go to the UK that other people don't get to touch because I'm not common. Which is, I didn't know that. Again, I did Ancestry just to try to get a blood card. I was like, my grandmother told me we were Yucky Native or Black, like Yucky and Blackfoot. And I was like, okay, so I'm gonna get my ting. What is this? Live will end in 5. Complete the verification. Well, I would if you would let me see things over these stupid notifications. Stream thing. I don't know why it's doing this. Hold on. But York, I really want to go to York. I want to go to Yorkshire really bad. I'm loving those northern accents. I get why it makes me feel at home now. But who was it? I'm related directly to a former prime minister of y'all's, the guy before the revolution. I'm also related to James McNeice, who was also in the revolution. I guess the stream on TikTok might be. How am I supposed to complete this puzzle piece when it's like giving me these really weird notifications? I wonder if I can just like block them, like get them gone. I don't know. If anybody has any tips on TikTok Live Studio, please let me know, because this is kind of like a little bit bugged out. It keeps like, I don't know. We might just have to launch a second stream, which is fine. Turn up, guys. Oh yeah, this is my French house music, by the way. You guys like heavily processed French house. Well, I thought it would be a classy way to come back as MURK and then not do live streams and just keep doing like a DJ set kind of live stream thing. But this is kind of more cool. This is more fun. This is easier to like, you know, kind of maintain. Like, but back to story time. This is how I ended up doing that. Like Nile Rodgers style guitar playing. I was like, you know, I could really do some of the more like Tame Impala influenced ideas, or like disco kind of ideas. Oh my gosh, it won't let me do the puzzle to stay on the stream. Thank you for these gifts, guys. I think we might be closing out this stream soon. I'll try to launch another one if you guys want to keep hanging out. And we'll see. We'll see what this becomes. I'm actually kind of digging this rig. Are you guys digging this rig? I love it. But yeah, probably shouldn't be vaping on stream. But I need the nicotine. Addicts are addicts, guys, you know. I have no clue the TikTok quality either. I see hella latency with YouTube. How's the stream look for you in the UK, Deb? Oh yeah, but like I guess I'm also, yeah, I don't know. Danny Dyer's like my cousin. So I'm gonna go touch all the things in the UK that, you know, I guess I'm entitled to. I don't know how that works. I don't know. I was born broke and mud-blooded here in America, so, you know. Well, I guess if the stream goes down here in just like a few minutes, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We've detected what kind of activity? I am definitely a human. All right. TikTok, you're being kind of weird. It keeps giving me these like, couldn't capture the game or program because it has been closed. And I'm like, I don't know what it's trying to pick up. I don't understand this. I don't understand why I have to get the notifications either. I don't want the notifications. And so I guess before I pop off of TikTok's live stream, be sure to watch the Conspiracy Encyclopedia, listen to my music, MURK on all platforms. While I submit this error report, because it's trying to say it's detected some kind of activity on my stream. It wants me to prove I'm not a robot. Okay. Nah. Oh. Fingers crossed we stay live on TikTok. I might end this anyway just so we can start a new one clean and maybe I can figure out some of these issues. So TikTok, I love you. I'll be back. I will be back. See you soon. If it lets me. But also subscribe. Follow me. Follow me on TikTok. I'll follow you back. You be my homie. We can be homies. Friendly. Let's see. Let me close this bad boy. Maybe. Goodbye. I love you guys. Do mouth kisses for Pride. It's Pride Month. Mouth kisses. Do them. YouTube, I'll probably stay on you because you're rolling fucking smooth. But this is being booters. Being downright booters. Just downright slow. Just downright slow. And it won't close either, I guess. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's try to open this back up again. Alright, and I'll be back on this, and you guys just enjoy the jams.
Tu te sens si seul, oh yeah, dans ton vaisseau spatial, vaisseau spatial. Tu as besoin d'amour, oh yeah, pour traverser les étoiles. Et si tu viens chez moi, oh, je t'emmènerai loin d'ici, oh yeah, au-delà des nuages, oh yeah, nous pourrons nous envoler ensemble. Oh, sors de ta cabine, oh, sors de ta cabine, oh yeah, sors de ta cabine, oh yeah, sors de ta cabine, oh, sors de ta cabine.
And then I just don't come back for like years. Just for like 2 years. I say I'm gonna go, like, I'll be back in a few minutes, and I just don't come back for years. How are we doing? How are we doing, viewers out there? I see you guys. Yeah, I swear I'm not a robot. I swear I'm not a robot. I write an amount of music that a robot would probably write. But you know, it is what it is. Oh snap! What we got the what? We can air horn in the Discord, yo. You know, what was it? 2 years ago, 3 years ago, we like really needed things like that for the stream. Back when we actually had a regular viewership, no matter the time that I came on. My bad. I lost. Sometimes you gotta fumble a project. And that's kind of the history with MURK. Rise to great numbers and fumble the project. But I've changed. I shaved my mustache. I'm growing it back, but I'm serious. I'm serious about getting